Kenny Mac's lawyer and the district attorney go back and forth about Lil Durk being important to this case or not? Let's read into the paperwork of what happened in court. This is crazy.
Entertainment or evidence of criminal enterprise. Drill rap King Von takes center stage in FBG Duck murder trial. Jurors were shown videos released by rapper King Von, who allegedly placed a bounty on FBG Duck and was later gunned down in another shooting in Atlanta. The quiet calm that typically hangs over the ceremonial courtroom in Chicago's federal courthouse has been displaced in recent days by the pummeling beats and hyperviolent lyrics that are signatures of the city's drill rap sound. Prosecutors have played a series of videos in an effort to prove that rapper FBG Duck was gunned down on the Gold Coast in August 2020 as part of a years-long gang war stoked by a series of diss tracks. They say members and associates of the Oblock faction of the Black Disciples targeted Duck, real name Carlton Weekly, after he released a scathing song called Dead Bitches, which was played in open court. The track by Duck, a member of the rival Tookaville faction of the Gangster Disciples, is just one of the songs the government is seizing on to make its case that Oblock is a criminal enterprise. But Mark Barnett, one of the roughly dozen defense attorneys, has argued that drill rap is strictly for entertainment. Looming over the case is rapper King Von, real name Davon Bennett, who allegedly placed a bounty on Duck's head. He was never charged in the case and was killed in an apparently unrelated shooting in Atlanta. On trial in the murder and racketeering case are Marcus Smart, 24, Christopher Thomas, 24, Kenneth Robertson, 30, Charles Liggins, 32, TeCarlos Offord, 32, and Ralph Turpin, 34. Jurors on Tuesday watched King Von's video for Took Her to the O, an apparent reference to Oblock, which prosecutors say also refers to the Parkway Gardens housing complex that serves as the gang faction's power base. The song was released months before Duck was killed and allegedly served as a foreshadowing of his violent death. FBI agent Dominique Dixon said the song includes references to both Duck and his late brother FBG Brick, and the video shows Von fatally shooting a man who shares the same features as Duck. A prosecution witness cooperating in exchange for a reduced sentence in a gun case testified Tuesday that one of the defendants, Kenneth "Kenny Mac" Robertson, told him he took part in the brazen shooting because Von had placed a hit on Duck. Prosecutors say Von paid $128,000 to buy diamond-encrusted Oblock pendants from an Atlanta jewelry store, some of them purchased after Duck's killing. Smart was pictured with Von at the jewelry store and alluded to the pendants as trophies on social media, according to evidence presented. Without the jury present, prosecutors sparred with defense attorneys about a video blog that appears to show Von handing out stacks of cash to associates at an apartment at Parkway Gardens in May 2020. Cynthia Giacchetti, an attorney for Liggins, raised concerns that the video could lead jurors to believe this money is sinister and connected to the murder of Duck in some way. It is a thing that celebrities do to get attention, to get likes, to develop their persona, she said about doling out cash. Steve Greenberg, one of Robertson's lawyers, sought to show music videos by Blink 182, Drake, and the rapper YG to demonstrate that a musician handing out money is not unusual. Toward the end of Tuesday's proceedings, the government witness said he believed Robertson had gained more ranking within the Black Disciples after the witness saw him hanging out with Durk's brother D. Thang, real name Dante Banks. Turpin, who allegedly alerted the other defendants to Duck's location, had talked to someone on a phone number associated with D. Thang at the time of the shooting, prosecutors say. D. Thang was shot and killed outside a Harvey strip club in June 2021. His more famous brother appears to be identified as Individual E in court records. In questioning Dixon about who FBI agents had in their sights during the investigation, Greenberg suggested that Durk wasn't important. "Did I say he wasn't important?" Dixon shot back.
Yeah, I heard what the prosecutor said to Kenny Mac's lawyer. Kenny Mac's lawyer is mad after he hears the prosecutor bring up the fact that D. Thang's brother is Individual E, a famous rapper. Kenny Mac's lawyer asks the prosecutor, "Who you guys are investigating here? Durk is not important." And the prosecutor says Did I ever say he wasn't important? So what is the prosecutor trying to say? That Lil Durk is important to this case? Because this comes after the fact that the snitch, who I believe is Zay Osama's brother, the one that they spoke about and said that instead of doing time for a gun, he cooperated. He's the one that was saying that he noticed once Kenny Mac started hanging with D-Thing, Durk's brother, he started moving up in the ranks in Oblock. So the prosecutor is saying how Kenny Mac was moving up in the ranks because he was hanging with the big shots. You know, Durk, brother, and
Toward the end of Tuesday's proceedings, the government witness said he believed Robertson had gained more ranking within the Black Disciples after the witness saw him hanging out with Dirk's brother D. Thang, real name Dante Banks. Turpin, who allegedly alerted the other defendants to Duck's location, had talked to someone on a phone number associated with D. Thang at the time of the shooting, prosecutors say. D. Thang was shot and killed outside a Harvey strip club in June 2021. His more famous brother appears to be identified as Individual E in court records. In questioning Dixon about who FBI agents had in their sights during the investigation, Greenberg suggested that Durk wasn't important. Did I say he wasn't important? Dixon shot back.